A lot of women think an OB is just a birth doctor, but what I didn't fully understand until after my first birth is that OBs are trained primarily as surgeons. First, OB stands for obstetrician, which comes from the word obstetrics, which basically means the branch of medicine focused on pregnancy and childbirth. Hi, I'm Rebecca. I'm a mom of 4 in 5 years. And after a traumatic hospital C-section, I studied birth like a midwife and went on to have 3 unassisted home births. Now I share what I've learned so women can feel prepared. So back to OBs. Yes, they deliver babies, but their training is heavily focused on managing complications and performing procedures, especially C-sections. And that matters because the model of care you're under shapes how your birth is approached. Most OBs are trained in a system where birth is treated like something to manage, something to monitor and control, instead of something that unfolds hormonally and physiologically when a woman feels safe and undisturbed. And I'm not saying OBs are bad. If you have a true emergency, like a cord prolapse, then you want someone who's going to act quickly. But here's something most women don't realize. If you are birthing at a teaching hospital, there may be residents and students involved in your care. And in many cases, they're learning by practicing on real women in labor. That's how people learn, right? This happened to somebody that is very close to me, and it was traumatic. So if you don't want students performing procedures on you, you need to ask about that up front. And the other big thing is this. In many hospital settings, interventions are treated as routine. Things like continuous monitoring, time limits, Pitocin, breaking your water, and epidurals, they can become the standard approach. And once you start stacking interventions, you often end up in a cascade of interventions that leads to a C-section. So if you are choosing OB care, I am not here to shame you. I am here to encourage you to ask questions. Ask about their C-section rate. Ask what they consider failure to progress. Ask what their policy is on students. Ask what they do to support physiological labor before intervening, because birth is not just about the provider, it's about the philosophy and the environment that you are birthing in. And the more you understand the model of care, the more empowered you are to protect your birth experience. If this was helpful, save this and share it with a pregnant friend and follow for more birth education.